Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. What are we cooking today, Francesco? Well, the other day my wife was saying to me, we haven't had chicken in a while. So I was thinking, let's make a chicken, rice, and chorizo dish. Stay with me and follow, and we will do it together. If you love my channel, please subscribe. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare the chicken. So I've got some chicken breasts here. I've got some white plain yogurt. I've got salt. I've got pepper. And I've got garlic and herb and paprika. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the chicken breasts into little blocks. I'm going to marinate it into the white yogurt. Put some paprika all over it, spice it all up, put it in a bowl and set it aside for 30 minutes so that it could just marinate. Okay, here you can see I chopped up the chicken into little blocks. And what's very important is to remember is to please wash immediately after cutting your chicken on your board. Don't leave it hanging around. Chicken, when you deal with chicken, you've got to be clean. So just make sure that you go and wash your board and your plate first. I mean your board and your plate, your knife, whatever you've used to cut your chicken. Now go off and get it washed, and then we will continue. Okay, I've washed everything. Now let's start assembling the chicken. So let's add some salt first. Pepper, garlic and herb, our favorite paprika. We're going to then toss the white yogurt. Yeah. And we're going to give it a good mix. There we go. Now we're going to leave it, just cover it, and we leave it for 30 minutes. So while the chicken is marinating, let's start dicing everything else we need for this lovely dish. So we will need a chorizo. A chorizo sausage is a Portuguese sausage that you get at many stores. You then need a red pepper, an onion, a cup of rice, and what I've got in there is a chicken stock with hot water, making like a chicken broth. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to chop the onion, slice the chorizo, slice the red pepper, and let's take it from there. Okay, I've sliced and diced mostly everything. So the first thing I've diced is the onions. What I also like doing in the onion is just mixing a bit of chopped garlic. So I've mixed it in the garlic. If you look, in the onions, if you look in there, you'll see some slivers of garlic. I've chopped up the chorizo, all nicely sliced up the red pepper. My chicken is almost ready. It's nearly been half an hour. I've got my rice, cup of rice there. And my chicken stock is ready to go in. So let's put it all together, guys. Okay, so let's warm up a pan. And as soon as it's hot, we'll put some olive oil. Just coat your pan with some olive oil. And just get it hot. And what you want to do is you want to put the onions and make them nice and translucent. Remember, I mixed a little bit of garlic inside as well. And it's going to get nice and translucent. You can hear the sizzling. Okay, looks like it's ready. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add the chicken that we left for 30 minutes marinating. We're going to cook that in the onions. You can see how nicely it's cooking. What a nice smell. Whoa. As soon as you see the chicken cooked, then we'll take it off and out of this pan. But don't throw away the oil that is in here. We just keep on adding a bit because we're going to start frying the chorizo. So I would say another minute or two and this is done. Okay, I've got a clean bowl and I'm going to put the cooked chicken in the clean bowl. You can see what a nice creamy texture it's forming here because of the chicken being marinated with the white yogurt. I think it's done. Put it in here. Okay, let's keep it aside. Now I'm going to put the chorizo. I'm going to cook this one. If you think you need a little bit more oil, you see the pan burning, just add a couple of drops of olive oil. The smell that the chorizo has. Oh. All my Portuguese friends watching this, oh, you must try this recipe of mine. Doesn't really take that long to cook. As soon as you see it changing a little bit of color. And obviously people that don't like chorizo or don't want to use pork, you know, you could always leave this out and just add your vegetable instead. So I'm going to now put the red pepper. Now, as you can see, I haven't really spiced it again. The chorizo's already got salt, but when at the end you're going to be tasting, you'll see if we need a little bit more salt. Now, let's fry this all together. And we want to get the red pepper soft mixed with the chorizo. Okay, chorizo and peppers are now ready. Let's add the chicken back in. Just give it a nice mix. The smell. Oh, look at that. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to put the rice let's coat the rice all together. Now remember that stock that I put aside, let's put it in. We'll put about 500 ml, but obviously we'll put as much as we can to cover the pan. And now we're going to lower the heat so it will simmer. There we go. And we'll keep on checking until the rice is cooked. Just put a lid. And we just simmer it. We'll keep on checking. Let's give it another check. Now, what you must do is when you keep on checking and the water reduces, keep on tasting to see if the rice is cooked. If not, and there's no water, just add a little bit of your chicken stock liquid that you put aside. I've just added some as I've tasted, and the rice was still a bit hard. So I'm going to give it another minute and then taste it again to see how the rice is doing. As you can see, the water's almost gone, and I've tasted the rice and it's cooked. So I'm just going to simmer it, open lid, until all this water's evaporated. And I think it's done. And there we go. You have chicken, rice, chorizo dish. Give it a try. You'll see how beautiful it tastes. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe if you enjoy my channel. And have a lovely, lovely day.